Y'all know what time it is. It's time for another interview for my new series, Barside Manor, revolved around bartenders. Today, we are going to be interviewing Adam. He was one of my first friends at my old job, at my old bartending gig. And he is just very eccentric, huge personality, hilarious. Just a joy to work behind a bar with. So I can't wait to see what he has to say about the bar. I don't know if he's going to take this seriously or if he's going to be just joking the entire time. You can never really tell with him, but we're going to find out. Let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Barside Manor. We are here with a very eccentric person today. He's amazing to work behind the bar with. That's why I asked if he would interview, and he's here today to interview with us and tell us all about the bar and his experiences, as well as just some friendly advice to give anyone who is looking to become a bartender. So welcome, Adam.
Hello. I'm Adam.
So before we get started, there's something that I've been doing with all my interviews.
Okay.
What do you think it is? Take a guess?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
It's gonna be like how long you bartended.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
This is before the interview.
Oh,
what are we about to do?
Are we gonna sing?
What?
What are we gonna sing?
I don't know.
No. We are going to take a shot.
Oh. Hell yeah.
How did you guess that?
I don't know. I
right.
I didn't think about it.
I got two options. I got to get more bottles, but we have bourbon.
Okay.
Bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
We have tequila.
Bartender. Yeah.
And we have bourbon.
Word. I think I'm gonna go tequila. I think it's gonna hurt.
Go ahead. Awesome. And I'm gonna do my bourbon.
Say less.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, lovely. It's great after a long day of work.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Adam.
Ooh.
Let's get started.
Let's do it. Sparking Zero drops in 2 minutes. I ain't got a whole lot of time.
So tell me more. Well, actually, we didn't even start yet, so you can't tell me more. Tell me about how you got started with bartending.
Well, I first started bartending in, I want to say 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression that you had to go to bartending school for some reason. So I was the guy that went to bartending school.
Okay.
And then applied to a whole bunch of places, got denied everywhere, ended up working at, it was Bullmore at the time.
The bowling alley?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
How was that?
Like the parent company's Bolero now.
Yeah.
But they have different sections of Bolero. So like Brunswick is the professional bowling. Bullmore was like more event oriented.
Okay. They are growing.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah.
they own like
They own AMF.
AMF. Is it?
Yeah, AMF and the Professional Bowling Association.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
They're like, oh my God, they're taking over the world.
exactly.
That's insane. So that was your first bartending job.
That was my first bartending
and you
job.
got that through
I just applied online,
just applied.
a whole bunch of places.
How was that interview? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do actually. The GM at the time was real cool, like mad chill dude. I don't even think he asked me a whole lot about like work experience or anything. We just sat and had a conversation.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yeah, you're hired."
That's kind of like literally what we're doing right now is having a
Exactly.
conversation. This is how bartending interviews go.
That's all bartending really is.
You just talk about the bar.
Yeah. You just have to be personable enough.
Right.
And then enjoy talking to people as well.
So do you think your bartender license got you that job? Did that have anything to do with it? Did you even bring it up?
I did, but because at the time I was printing my resume out in like full color, like I had a background image of me.
Did you
making
really?
a drink? Yeah. It was bad.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, it was bad. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. I'll show you.
Yeah, like if you find that, send it to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. That's probably why he brought you in. Like, I have to meet this man.
It was an awful idea in hindsight. I wasted so much ink, but
yeah.
I mean, I guess it worked.
I guess so. It got you your first bartending gig.
Yeah.
Do you remember like your first couple shifts? How was it?
I want to say it was probably a little bit easier just because of the fact that I made so many drinks already in bartending school.
Okay.
Before going into actually working.
Okay.
So when I got there, I just had to get comfortable with like where everything was. as opposed to like how to make stuff.
Right.
Like I
So
went out of bartending school with like 150 cocktails that I just memorized.
Can you explain more about bartending school? Because I didn't go,
Yeah,
so I don't even know what it entails.
it's at least the one I went to is the I think it's called the professional bartending school.
Okay.
It sounds even cringier.
Kind of does.
But it was a 2-week course that I did, and you go in. They have like a mock bar with all of the bottles filled with like dyed water.
Yeah.
So it still came out at the same rate, but you're not actually wasting any liquor or anything. And we would go to the class like for 2 hours a day. Some people after work, sometimes it'd be like morning options. And we would make those drinks. We would have this book of all of the cocktails that we could like learn and study. And then there was a written test and like a speed test at the end.
What did the speed test entail?
Just making a certain number of cocktails in like the shortest amount of time.
Okay.
Which I was the best at.
I was gonna say, how did you do?
By a large margin. It was gross.
So what was your favorite place to work? How many places have you worked?
Oh, I've worked at...
You don't have to name like the companies, but...
Yeah, I worked at the bowling alley for a while. And then while I was working there, I picked up shifts at this movie theater, iPick.
Okay.
So they served drinks in the theater
for
people, but they also had like a little restaurant next door. So I'd pick up shifts in between those two every once in a while. Didn't last very long over there. I just didn't really like it. I worked at this Korean fusion spot for a while. That was fun.
What kind of cocktails were they?
It wasn't really a lot of cocktails going on because the clientele was older. So it was like mostly just regulars that go in every other day anyway. They had like a pool league. They had karaoke nights every week.
So were they drinking like beer or
like beer, wine,
gin and tonic, something like that?
Tonics,
okay,
like
basic
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
But the bar was owned by a friend of mine that I worked at the bowling alley with, and she let us drink on shift. This is the only bar I ever worked at where they let us drink, and I swore I'd never do it again.
Why?
Because the only time we could drink is if somebody bought you a drink, and they only liked buying me tequila shots. So I'd be 5 minutes into my shift, about 4 shots deep. Like, I have to.
So they were buying you a drink, but they didn't let you choose what you could drink?
Yeah.
They were like shots and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Well, no. I mean, like the people that would buy me drinks.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Interesting.
To buy me a shot of tequila every time. It's never like, hey, what do you like to drink? Like,
yeah, that's probably an issue.
Have yourself one of them Patrons.
Pause.
I must.
Because this sun is going down. I'm sorry, continue.
I mean, that was the third, technically fourth place, because the movie theater, restaurant were one employment. And then after that, I started doing like private events and parties.
Oh, you can make money doing that.
Yeah. My sister hooked me up, so I ended up doing a week for DC Fashion Week. So I was backstage just making drinks for the models.
That's so cool.
While they were waiting for their like next walk.
Did you make good money?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to do that. I feel
tips. Like I didn't really get paid per se, but like
the
tips was crazy.
Right, I'm sure.
And that's what really got me addicted to bartending.
Right, the money.
You make so much just if you're personable, like just putting in the effort.
Facts.
Like,
yeah.
I appreciate a job where I could put in a certain amount of effort and make a certain amount of money.
Yes. You're not like getting paid what everyone else is getting paid.
Right.
So do you think that's a big factor in bartending and making money is your personality?
Yeah, I think so.
So rate yourself on like a 1 to 10. How do you think you are as a bartender?
See, I'm not very humble.
Be honest, go ahead.
So I would say I'm like a 9, maybe a 10. Realistically.
That high?
Yeah, realistically. I that's how I feel about me.
Okay, so let me shrink the scale a little bit.
Okay.
How do you think you are on service bar? That's 2 different types of bartenders right
there.
there.
Yeah, I'd say I'm still about a 9 at least.
Okay.
Because I make drinks quickly. I know how to order myself and pace myself. I don't get overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed is a big one.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like take a couple seconds to themselves to like breathe
Right.
and get back into it.
Right.
It's not as
That's when you start knocking
bad as it
bottles
seems.
over and
Making messes.
grenadines all in the ice, and you gotta drain the well now. And all. Yeah.
Oh man.
How about not service bar, bar top?
It's probably more like a 8.9.
Why do you say that?
Because
You said you had the personality.
yeah, but I'm getting to the point where I don't want to anymore.
Okay, before that feeling, how are you on bar top? That's your money maker.
10, easy, no question.
All right, cool.
No
That's
question.
all. That's all I wanted to know.
No doubt.
What's some like valuable advice you can give to someone who's looking to become a bartender? Like, say,
I would say the easiest way to get into a bar and like actually get a chance at a job is to just go in, see if they're hiring. Because like a lot of places will have ads on like LinkedIn or job sites that they don't really check very often.
Right.
But if you show face, then they know you.
Right.
So you instantly already have a leg up on all the other applicants. And then on top of that, just being yourself, because that's what you're going to be doing throughout the day. Like you can't walk into an interview fake.
True.
Because you're going to get exposed at some point and people are going to be like, ooh, don't like working with them.
Right. Like I think that's important in any type of job that you're trying to obtain.
Yeah.
Like just being yourself. But absolutely. I think it's more so important in the hospitality industry because this is what you're showing. Like Definitely. You're literally the face of whatever bar you're behind. Wherever you work,
you are the face of that bar.
You know what? It's funny. I think about this now and again. When you were bartending one day and somebody said something, they were catching an attitude with somebody else. They went and grabbed you. You came over, caught an attitude with you, and you're like, and that's why you're not getting served.
Yeah.
Like you literally have full reign behind the bar.
You got to remember, it's your bar.
Right.
Like you might work for a company, but at the end of the day, they have to trust your decision making. Like if somebody comes in belligerent already, you're full within your rights to not serve them.
Yeah.
Like you're technically not supposed to anyway. So
unless you're like in Florida or something, they're crazy out there.
There's also like you can have tact about it. Like I didn't cuss him out or anything because I'm still on the job. I'm clocked in. I'm not crazy. Just said, hey, can I help you? He caught an attitude. I was like, well, now you're not getting anything. So
can't help you. Sorry.
Can't help you.
So what kind of advice would you give someone whose first day, it's their first day behind a bar, they've never bartended before? Are you like the bartender that helps them out? Are you the one that kind of like lets them drown?
No, absolutely not. Because if they're drowning, I'm drowning. And not to, I mean, that sounds selfish.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I want them to fail and not me. I don't want any of us to fail. We making money together. It's a team effort.
No, but that's why that makes sense because you want them to do well so that you're as a team
exactly
making great money.
Right.
Because you can't have somebody else slacking.
Yeah.
That's just gonna fall on you.
My biggest advice would be to ask for help. A lot of people are like a little too brave or bold, like confident. They don't want to fall back on somebody else. Like we have a whole team of people who aren't bartenders and can still help us with things we need, like running low on juice, running low on fruit. Like we don't
just
have
jump
any
in
glasses.
That bar back position, honestly.
Somebody can run and grab it real quick. It's easy.
Right.
It's easy. So easy.
What would you say your favorite drink to make is?
My favorite drink to make is either a Cosmo or
I hate Cosmos.
That's crazy. A White Russian.
Wait, I love White Russian.
I make a real fancy White Russian.
How?
So I'll use regular vodka, and then instead of Kahlua, I'll use Patron Cafe.
Okay.
Well, I did. They don't make it anymore, so I'll probably switch to something else, like one of them Patron. I mean, like coffee.
Some type of coffee liqueur.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And then instead of the creamer, I'll take heavy cream and rum chata and then some sugar, put it in my little whipped cream maker.
Oh.
Right on top.
Wait, that sounds bomb.
Goated.
Wait a second.
Goated. delicious.
Wait, I might steal that recipe.
All alcohol, of course you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. And I hate vodka, but because like all the coffee, like
it mixed so well.
It mixed so well.
Mixed so well.
Like that's literally the only vodka drink that I'll drink is a White Russian.
I feel that. I drink a lot of vodka drinks because I feel like it's so easy to mask with other stuff.
Right.
Like I don't have a problem picking it out of something. I like gin, but gin tastes like gin in almost everything.
Yeah. Yeah, no matter what you're drinking.
No matter what.
No, I agree.
Same with tequila. Rum is also another one that's easy to mix.
Rum and vodka you can mix with like anything. Tequila, you're not gonna taste the tequila in everything you make. I don't think. Maybe that's just because I love my tequila. I don't know. It's tasting like water right about now.
Yeah, you drink tequila raw.
Yeah. Not raw. It's more so like it depends what you're mixing with the tequila.
Yeah. But that's most things that you mix. Because you can mix vodka and orange juice and it's gonna taste like vodka and orange juice.
Yeah, I mean, it's so simple.
Rum and Coke always tastes like a rum and Coke. And tequila pineapple tastes like tequila pineapple.
Okay, but those are simple drinks. I'm talking about like
a margarita still tastes like tequila.
It tastes like a margarita. It tastes how a margarita should taste.
Because it's got tequila in it.
Wait, speaking of margaritas, okay, big question here.
Yeah.
Does OJ go on margaritas?
I actually recently just learned that yes, it does. It's in the sour mix.
That's disgusting.
Well,
you know, margarita is lime juice.
That's like
a standard,
a classic margarita.
Classic, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not drinking tequila and lime juice. I want a margarita.
Tequila.
Sour mix.
I mean, I don't know. I love the classic way.
I know because
so
you like
good.
tequila.
It's so good.
It makes sense. You like tequila, so you would like tequila with less mixer.
Yeah. All right. I get it.
But I'm pretty sure like any kind of finest call sour mix or any of that has orange juice in it too.
I don't know. I've never read the. First of all, I hate finest call. I will never put that in my margaritas.
Okay. Understandable.
But I do enjoy going to different restaurants and but tasting how they make their sour mix. Because it's like every restaurant does that nowadays, except for like when I'm in New York, they use lime juice.
Okay.
Which I appreciate because I love my classic margarita.
Naturally.
But here in Jersey, a lot of places create their own sour mixes now, and every margarita tastes totally different. What was that?
Some places have margaritas that taste exactly the same. Like you go to Applebee's or Fridays, they have the same margarita.
Wow, it's like an epiphany. That's very true. Oh, there's Kahlua.
Oh, hello.
Oh, she's so pretty. Here comes Kahlua, y'all.
This is my dog.
Oh, I wanted to ask you how you make your Cosmos.
Cosmos?
Yeah.
Vodka, triple sec, lime juice, cranberry. Like
the traditional way.
Yeah, I want to say like equal parts. No, much less lime juice. Okay, hold on. Ounce and a half lime juice, half an ounce of triple sec. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Equal parts. Maybe quarter ounce lime juice.
He's going for the measurements. I didn't even ask for the measurements,
like
but
2 ounces of cranberry because I don't like strong drinks. You know this.
Yeah.
So I put a lot of mixer in my drinks. If I'm making it for somebody else, I'm gonna make that shit strong as hell.
I was gonna say 2 ounces is a bit too much for a Cosmo.
Yeah, no.
That's gonna be a red ass Cosmo.
That's for me. That's for me.
All right.
It's my sexy vodka cranberry, so I call it.
Where do you see yourself going from here?
Ooh.
Like, do you see yourself pursuing anything else within the bartending world, or?
So, I've enjoyed, and I think I learned a lot and gained a lot from bartending, but I would rather, if I have to continue in the hospitality industry, it'd be like a restaurant, a bar, or something of the sort that I owned, so that I can run it the way that I have learned best. Because
running your
I've
own
worked
restaurant
at a lot
is hard.
of corporate places, and I see a lot of pissed off customers
because of like the way it's ran.
Yeah, and we make suggestions. We can make like we could bring up ideas, but it's not coming from the top down. 9 times out of 10, like, nothing's gonna change.
Yeah. And they don't really know what's going on down at the bottom,
No.
you know. Or I should have asked you this in the beginning when we were talking about you getting started, but why did you want to become a bartender?
So I had this like meta thought that I was gonna turn something that had become such a vice into a power. Because when I was in the military, I started drinking a lot,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot. Like it was uncontrollable. And then as soon as I got out, I was just like, well, that was fun. Let me see if I can not do that all the time. So I started like going out with friends occasionally as opposed to all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really drink by myself. And then my dad and my sisters were also all bartenders at one point in their life. So just at that point, I was looking for something and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. My family's done this. Like, if anything, they could help me, teach me. And
So did you didn't have serving experience prior?
Mm-mm.
You went straight to bartending?
Yeah.
See, that doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my opinion, most people that I've talked to, you literally have to have some type of experience, either like serving or bar backing, before you can even become a bartender. So
Most places
that's a superpower.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That doesn't happen often. Have you ever met anybody like that?
Honestly, I don't know. Can't say that I have. Most people that I know bartend started either as a barback or like server and
Right,
decided
because
they
it's
wanted to
rare.
bartend.
It's so rare.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Do
Eventually.
you think that it really matters how many places you've worked as a bartender?
Sometimes, because if you've only worked at one place,
Mhm.
then you can kind of be conditioned to a specific way, and it's harder to like unlearn something that you've known for so long.
Yeah.
But also on the flip side, if you've worked at like multiple different places and like you started like picking up your own way of doing all of the things, then you could become borderline untrainable because you already think you know everything.
Right. Right. I've met a couple bartenders like that.
Yeah.
And I remember at one of my jobs, I wanted to do like a bar class for all the bartenders.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the bartenders actually said to me, "Oh, well, I know everything." Mind you, they didn't even work anywhere else. They were at that one place. That's all they ever were at.
Yeah.
And you know what I asked them next? It's funny because you brought up the White Russian before. I was like, "Oh, so how do you make a White Russian?" He was like, it's literally 3 ingredients. Like, if you don't know your standard cocktails, then you truly don't know
one of
everything.
them's milk.
Right.
It's not hard.
It's so simple. Would you ever do like fine dining?
Probably not. Probably not. I don't see the environment being something I could enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one of the main things that I have to be able to do to work. Like I like working places where they play good music. Even just some music, it don't have to be that good.
Right.
I got to be able to dance every once in a while behind the bar.
Not somewhere where you might get in trouble for dancing.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be able to be as me as possible.
Right.
All the time. It's so at work is no different. And then I feel like fine dining just kind of hinders all of that.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I wouldn't go into fine dining.
Like imagine putting on a suit to go bartend.
No.
No.
I can't imagine it. That's why I've literally never gone to an interview that had to deal with fine dining. Absolutely not.
I'd be fucking damned.
No, I'm good.
Ain't no way.
All right. Well, I think that's all I have for you.
Hell yeah.
You have anything else you want to say to them?
Stay in school. Do at least 12 years.
Are you talking about college?
No.
What are you talking about? Stay in school?
Don't go to college. College is a waste of money. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. I did.
Okay.
I did.
Any other advice?
No, I don't have any advice.
Wait, actually, I had one more question for you.
Yes.
What's like your craziest bartending story? I know we all have them.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. I gotta think. I got some crazy ones. It is. My memory's not very good. Okay, I can't remember any like really good ones, but I remember one time I was working with Day. We were babers, and we had Blair on the other side of her. Like, it was me, her, him, and all of our sections were like right in between the office and like that one bus cart.
Okay.
So he has a bay come in, and they're like not like overtly rowdy, but like they're doing things they're not supposed to. And instead of like giving them a warning, one of the managers comes over and just starts tweaking. Like, yo, you can't be doing that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kick you guys out. And then they start cussing him out. And the guests at the bay and the manager are going back and forth. He walks away, goes to get another manager, and now they're going back and forth. And Day and I are at the bus cart with this same little ramekin of ranch that we've had for the last 20 minutes. Just scooping that shit out.
Just eavesdropping.
They're just scooping it out.
Like, what's going on?
Blair gets over there finally, and like they're not mad at Blair at all. Like, they had a great time. They're like, yo, fuck y'all. Blair, 5 stars, my nigga. Fuck y'all. Day and I.
Like, oh no, they didn't.
Oh, that's my God.
Oh no.
That was a good one. That's probably not the craziest one, but I can't remember any like crazy ones right now.
No, but we love drama. Literally, as bartenders and servers, we literally love drama.
The tea was delicious.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You sure you don't have anything else to say? Anything to the people that's trying to become bartenders?
I don't feel like I said it all.
Awesome. We already talked about that, girl. We talked about it.
I said that.
You fucked up.
Should be yourself. Ask for help. And like, it comes with time. Like everything else, like you get better with practice.
Yeah, that's great.
That's the main thing.
Yep.
Just keep.
You're not going to be great right off the bat.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Adam.
You're very welcome.
I really appreciate you coming out here talking to me today.
Anytime.
Guys, I am not done yet. I still have plenty more fantabulous, I don't even know if that's a word. It's going to be a word today.
Can be.
I have plenty more fantabulous bartenders that are going to be interviewed. I'm super excited for y'all to learn so much from this page. If you are a bartender or you know a great bartender and you think that they have something that would be amazing to share, please get in touch with me. I would be happy to talk to them and really see what they're working with. But like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that YouTube, Instagram stuff.
All that.
Barside Manor. Thank you so much again, Adam. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.
Peace.